MLB The Show has Saturday Night
And
Baseball
now,
from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City,
2019
Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this
City
three-game weekend
Royals.
series between the Seattle Mariners and the Kansas City Royals. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Ike Raymond is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off with the Mariners, the center fielder, number 9, D. Gordon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch of the night is taken for ball 1, and we are underway from Kansas City. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at his homestand.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Tough play for Moustakas. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, they need Kyle Seager to get back on track. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Just underway here in Kansas City. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Mike Zunino would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Robert Bench gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Struck him out.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And when you focus on the numbers, this starting pitcher leads the American League in strikeouts. When I had a big punch-out guy on the mound, I always tell myself I have to stay in. I have to stay engaged mentally in this one. I have to watch what the catcher's putting down. I have to go through my pre-pitch routine and stay on my toes, because at any moment, that big ball could be coming your way.
Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strength, not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Well, Hero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And he takes ball one. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Down 1-1.
The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
2 strikes.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Seager.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Seager on at first, nobody out. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Luis Castro. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. 3-1 now. D. Gordon waits on deck. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runner at first here, one man out. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground to the right side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
Here's the pitch.
Gene Segura.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Taylor up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 1-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Striding into the box, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail here 4-0. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Bench hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is a case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Now so bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the 3rd baseman, Kyle Seager. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So stepping in, Luis Castro.
Up next for Seattle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Castro.
Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes another 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
The center fielder, number 9, D. Gordon.
In now, D. Gordon. And he lays off there 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-0. Weak to the mound. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back in standing. Couldn't get the knuckleball to come back down there high for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Castro on second. Gordon is over at first with 1 away.
Balls up, balls up.
Popped up. Valencia in foul ground. 2 down. Riding in once again, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Another 0-2 home. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Now pitching for the Royals.
Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Striding forward now is the DH, Eduardo Nunez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And he'll step off and try again. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Merrifield over to his right. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Mike Morin is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 64.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Robbie Taylor. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Lucas.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at 3rd. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And a relay to the plate.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from 3rd.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In is Jorge Soler, trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Danny Valencia. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Royals are on top, 6-0. At the plate, Kyle Seager. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Well, Mark, this is a case where the power pitcher won out in this one. Overpowering, moving the ball up, down, in and out. Lots of swings and misses, and a little bit of a rough go for the finesse guy.
Yeah, he just executed better, Dan. Across the board, getting ahead. Strike 1, and then able to mix in his nasty off-speed stuff with high-velocity fastballs behind it. The finesse guy, more over the heart of the plate, and when that happens, that spells disaster.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
A look at our line score thus far. We're in the 8th from Kauffman Stadium with the Royals leading this one and hoping to try to salt things away. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Gerard Dyson has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new 3rd baseman.
Now playing third base.
First pitch on its way.
Gerard Dyson.
And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-1 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Luis Castro waits on deck. One out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Soler is over and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
The batter, the left fielder, Luis Castro.
Digging in, Luis Castro. He singled his last time up. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. Dyson charging in on it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Damian.
Settling in now, Damian Huerta, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Merrifield gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there's a base hit on the line.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Isaac Warren. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. First and second here with nobody out. Line to the right side. Henniger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Now batting, Robbie Taylor.
Shortstop, Robbie Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's running. And a step off, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a bunt attempt here. A barehanded pickup. Not in time. An exceptional effort comes up just short, and now the bases will be loaded. Here's Gerard Dyson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. A tag for 1. Juan Nicasio comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now pitching for Seattle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And the runners again are off here. Strike taken to throw. And he is in there.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Well, right back at him, and it hit him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 8. So the lineup flips over and digging in, D. Gordon starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope.